back to my channel once again. I want to make a gathered long skirt with this beautiful Ankara fabric. This is 3 yards of Ankara. I'll be using it for the gown and also for the band. I only use the waist measurement to measure it. So the waist I'm working with, the 3 important measurements for this skirt is the waist measurement, the length of the skirt, and then that is the 2 most important measurements. And I want it to have slits at the front. So for me to get this is 3 years, and I would like to use everything. And it also depends on the type, how fuller you want the skirt to be. And it also depends on how full you want the gown to be, and that determines the material, the number of material you are going to use. So I'll be working with her waist measurement. Her waist measurement is 34. So I'll times 34 by 3. You can times by 4, you can times by 2, and it all depends on you, how you want it, how full you want it to be. But I will be working with these 3 years, and the waist is 34 for the waist, round waist. And before you conclude, you make sure you measure where you want the skirt to start. It depends on where you wear your skirt. That determines your waist circumferences. So her waist circumference is 34. Then the length I'm working with is 43. Where length of the skirt is 43. And the band, it will have band. I will be using band of 2 inches. So at least I need 4 inches by folding. So minus 43 by minus 4, it will give me 39. So I'll be using 39 for the length, then 4 inches will add up as band. I hope you understand. Then the slits, the front slits will be from the waist to 15 inches. That will be the measurement I will be using for it. So I have to just cut. This is already 3 years, and from what I calculated, waist 34 times 3 will give me waist 33 times 4 will give me 102 times 4 will give me waist 34 times 3 will give me 102. But what 3 years is 108. So I'll be using the remaining one for the band. The remaining 6 inches for the band. Hope you understand. Let me explain better. The waist 34, I'll be using total years of 3 years, and I decided to times the waist by 3. Times 3, waist times 3, it will give 34 times 3. It will give me 102, which 3 years of Ankara is 108. So remaining only 6 inches. 6 years here, 6 inches. So I'll be using the 6 inches to do for the band. So what it shows, I will use the 3 years now for the skirt. So the next thing I will do is just for me to cut out length of my skirt, which is 39, because I'll be using the remaining one for band. So if I cut 39, so this is 39 by length. So the next thing I will do is to go to my machine and gather this by the waist like so. I'll gather the fabric like so. I'll gather it. After that, I'll gather it to waist 34. But I'll just add 1 inch. 34 plus 1 inch for zip allowance, because there will be a zip at the back, at the side. So plus 1 inch for zip allowance, which will be 35. So the total that I will gather will be 35 inches. I have gathered sewn it on my machine, and as you can see, I have gathered the fabric to waist. This is waist 35. Can you see that? And I've already cut the slits. I decided, because this fabric is too light, so I decided to add a little lining on it. Can you see that? So I've already cut the center, the side, for slits purpose. So I have gathered it. The next thing to do now is to cut my band for the waist. So I've already cut out 3 inches, just as I told you. This is 3 inches, this is 6 inches, because I told you that I'm going to use the 3 years. So the remaining from the 3 years is 6 inches. So I'm going to use it for band. So I already measured out her band 35 inches. So can you see that? 35 inches for the waist. And already iron gun stay on it, for it to add firmness on the waist. I've already iron gun stay and then close one part. So the next thing I'll have to do now is just go to machine and attach it like so. Just look at under the waist, just attach this round, the 35 inches. Attach it round, sew it round like so. After sewing it round, then I'll add my zipper by the side. Let me go to my machine, then join it on the waist like so. After joining it, I will do what? I will then put zip by the side. Thank you for watching. I will show you the final result. Remember, for you to get the number of fabric you need, you just measure the waist circumferences by either 2, 3, 4, or 5. It all depends on the number of your fabric and the person you're making the dress for. If the person wants it full, if he doesn't want it, you can just use 2.5 inches for it. Okay? If you want it normal, you can just use 2.5 times the waist of the person, just for it to gather it very well, so that it will be fuller than. So I use 3 inches, just as I just. And after sewing it, I will show you the results. Okay, let me go to my machine. So after gathering, I've already used the band and sew it round the waistline. The 35 inches for the waist. I've already sewn it down from the waist gather, from the gather. So the next thing I will do is just take it in this way. Take it in and then top stitch. I'll go to my machine and top stitch it like so. Top stitch it round the waist. I'll top stitch on it round the waistline. So the next thing is to go to my machine and top stitch it around and show you the outcome. Then I'll add the zipper by the side so that you see the outcome. It's already coming out nice. It's already looking beautiful. Okay, I have fixed my zipper. Can you see my zipper. I have fixed my zipper now. Then iron it and fold the mouth. Can you see that? I'll fold the mouth. So this, we measure it 43 inches long by length. Can you see it? And this is the slit by the side. This is the slit by the side. I measured 15 each from the waist down. 15. It also depends on how you want it. If you want it wide open, or you can also put zip here for it to control it. Okay, can you see that? Can you see it? Such a beautiful gown. So please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you love the dress. Thank you for watching. And also I'll make like a bow tie or a belt with this limeni fabric for it also. So I will put it on my manicure so that I see the beauty of this one beautiful fabric. Long skirts. You can see it gathers very well. Okay, thank you. Please give it a try. Try and make this beautiful dress.